We had a chance to talk with Loreta Kovacic after her September 14th Wednesday sidewalk session performance at NHAL and the Proletariat. Here's the conversation. While you're striking, let me ask a question or two, okay? And Beck, you can jump in anytime because you've always got great questions.
I'm just overstimulated right now. I'm so happy. This is so great. Gosh, I don't even know what to say right now. Go ahead, Jim.
Well, we'll leave you overstimulated.
Okay.
And we'll leave this to a non-visual medium for right now. Okay? So it was great fun listening to you tonight, okay?
Thank you so
And
much.
a lot of ballad style, a lot of storytelling.
Yeah. I tell stories because I'm a theater teacher,
Well, was that what you did?
Yeah, I teach theater in middle school. Yeah.
When you mentioned that you wrote musicals.
Yeah, I write musicals for my students, basically. And during the pandemic, I wrote the one called House of Gilda Haas, and it's very spooky.
House of Gold.
Yes, House of Gold, that's one of my, that's Neil Young, I love it.
Yeah. So I'm so glad that you mentioned about the musical because it allowed us to see a singer on stage belting out the songs in a musical. So it was just great.
Yeah.
How long have you been together then? How long have you had the band, the group?
My band, my theremin player, you mean? My dedicated theremin player?
Yeah.
We've been together for 23 years now. Yeah. And he started playing theremin for me when he assembled one and made it from a kit and gave it to me for Christmas. And then I said, well, I'm busy playing the piano and singing, so it's going to be you playing it. And first he was really scared because he's not a musician, he's an engineer. But he started, and I love playing with him because he really listens and really adds the sounds that I needed.
It's a super dimension.
Yeah.
And you can tell that it's a sound that's developed over time too.
Yeah, it is. Thank you. Yeah, he needs to know that because he's very modest.
Okay, I'll tell him.
He thinks he's not a musician, but he's developed a ear very well, and he really.
It's so dramatic. The music goes from the boogie, the Galveston boogie, to this dark whenever your pandemic song goes on, and it's so beautiful. It's all beautiful, and then Joe comes in with a theremin, and it's just this ominous sound that fills the streets, that fills in perfectly, and it's just y'all are so there's a symbiotic synergy that happens between the two of you that's just
We're
beautiful.
basically really good for Halloween music.
No, I can see that.
Which is perfect for Halloween.
Well, it's a limited, but it is a niche.
It is a niche, definitely. We should probably do a Halloween album, but I'm now working on my album called Texas Slav.
Yeah.
So it's songs inspired by Texas. So Galveston is one of them. I have another song that I just wrote about Houston, then about people that I meet.
Is there a place where people can electronically have a chance to hear your stuff?
Yeah, I'm all over. I publish everything. It's all published on. I prefer Apple Music because but also YouTube has it. So if you just if you look my name, Loreta with one T, and then Kovacic, Kovacic, but most people don't remember it. But if you find it, then you'll find that I have 8 albums out there, and I'm now working on my 9th.
And you've placed all those on all the major playing platforms then?
Yeah, they're all in the regular YouTube, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, you name it.
Very good.
And
they're not all good songs. It's just there's a lot of songs out there.
to us, they're all wonderful.
Yeah, they are.
And I don't know if Jim knows this, but during the pandemic, you would do yard shows, right?
Yeah, I did. I really needed because it was kind of darker times, but so I just did yard shows in front of my house, every 2 weeks or so I did, and I just put the piano out and played, and then the neighborhood came, and it was kind of fun. They brought the lounge chairs and.
Because we did. That's how sidewalk sessions started. Was just during the pandemic to
But this is much more beautiful than in front of my house.
I would love to come hang out in front of your house.
Okay, I'll invite you then.
I think there's a whole genre of performance as a result of the pandemic.
Definitely.
It's borderline autonomous,
Yes, it is autonomous, and we want to be autonomous as artists.
Yeah.
That's the best thing for us.
It's always intriguing to me to spend time with somebody who actually reaches up into space and creates something. I'm only on the interpretive side. I just read what other people write, so
Oh, yeah.
it's great.
Yeah,
What
that's
do you-
Space Wigs. Space Wigs is one of my musicals. It's called Space
I
Wigs.
get to recognize your songs now, and
Yeah.
I love that I'm like the jellyfish song, the iguana
Jellyfish
song,
is from the
your
Space
pandemic
Wigs.
It's so great. I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
since you're a teacher, what
Yeah.
do your students think about their teacher being able to simply create a musical for them?
Well, they don't know it because they're middle school kids, so they don't understand. But they kind of understand that there is a real power and passion behind creation, and they can see and feel that, and then they get on my side very easily. And if they get scared or something, they're too scared because the stage fright or whatever. I understand that. But yeah, a lot of kids really enjoyed the musical because when you stand behind what you're trying to do, it's just like a plague.
Final words for us are for the middle school students.
Find what?
Final words for us are the middle school students.
Create, create, create.
It's been
Even if it's crap, just create.
it's been a delight speaking to you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you guys so much for coming.
Listen, it was a great performance again. We've talked before, but this time I'd like to focus on the extended family that you have with
Yeah.
us tonight. Great reception on your concert tonight, by the way.
Thank you.
Your work
thank
is always great.
Oh, thanks.
It's sometimes obvious but subtle.
You're too sweet. You're too sweet.
Oh, listen, it's the truth. So now, your brother's joining you tonight.
Yeah.
That
he was-
Stanislav?
Stanislav, we call him Stanko.
Stanko.
Stanko, yeah.
Okay.
Stanislav. Yeah.
Okay.
He has a Slav name, Stanislav. 'cause,
Okay.
our grandmother's name was
Well,
Stanislav.
of course, this will be brief because we'll just add it to some of the other things that we've discussed in advance.
Yeah.
But one of the things I was going to ask is how long it's been since you've played together, and you sort of answered that in
gosh.
that you did some transcontinental work though in the last.
Yeah, we did. We've been collaborating on songs. He's so nice that I'll make a song here and then send it to him, and then
Right.
he adds his cello and he adds the instruments, and so he really makes my songs fly.
Oh, I wanted to mention what a nice added dimension. Your work is great anyway with Thurman and everything
With
else that you
Thurman,
have.
yeah. I'm missing my drummer though. The drummer is always missing, but.
Well.
With cello, it's always beautiful. And the thing is, my brother hasn't been here yet. This is the first time he's been here, and I've been here. You know how many? I'm not gonna say.
Sometime.
I'm gonna say for a while.
For a while.
So finally, he came to visit me.
Oh,
here.
that is great. I know the fog does a number. The moisture in the air does a number on a performance like tonight too.
It's the allergies really in the.
Yeah.
Did you hear my
A
voice?
little
It's like,
bit, but
yeah,
only because you said so. Okay, but you came right on
Yeah,
through it
thank
though.
you.
So what's it like then to actually play with your brother person to person
Gosh,
now?
it's amazing. Like it's really emotional because he came yesterday
Yeah.
to Houston, and this is our first concert
Oh,
ever
wow.
together on this.
First
in
time
America.
side by side then.
Yes, first time. I mean, we've done it in Croatia and
Yes,
other
yes.
places. But here, since it's our first time, this is our
That
first
was my
concert.
next question. Was
Yeah.
how far you come from a musical family,
Yes, so, yeah, uh-huh.
but you and your brother played together.
Yeah, when we were kids, we played, classical music together. We played, Ave Marias and all those.
Yeah, yeah. well,
Albinioni, Adagio. And we actually played last night. We played all those pieces.
I was just going to ask.
It was crazy.
And did you try to do any rehearsal time for this evening's concert, or did you just sort of fall into place?
We just fell into place. But last night we did rehearse.
Okay.
We did. That was last night, and we just played through like hundreds of songs. I think we started like at 6 p.m. and we ended like somewhere at 2 a.m.
What a
we
great
just
reunion
played
that
like-
must have been. And it had a bow issue or so this evening?
Pardon?
You had a bow issue or so
Yeah,
this evening?
his bow was the cello was we borrowed from a friend of mine who plays in Houston Symphony.
Right.
And this is his what he calls it a road, like
Yeah, it's travel
outdoor.
cello.
So it's been beaten up a little bit.
Yeah.
But he was having the bow was wet or something,
Yeah,
and he
from
just
maybe
couldn't.
from the fog. Yeah.
Yeah, so we had to go in a little bit slower speed and
This
slower
is just
songs.
a side question.
Yeah.
Did I see Joe Bird show up with Did she bring a bow?
She tried to. She brought a bow. I don't know.
that
Was
she
it
had,
a
she had to
viola?
walk home
Yeah.
to
Oh my
get that.
God,
Do you
no.
know that?
I didn't.
That is true
It's
true
crazy.
complimentary musicianship.
Yeah,
You know,
that
and
was-
it
it
warmed
was-
my heart to see that.
That's
then.
how I feel always here because this building is so amazing, and my brother is like, he calls it the Chelsea Hotel of Galveston. and
It sort of
It's
is.
amazing,
I think. It
yeah.
is. It's a delight
so
to live
great.
here, and it's a
It
delight
is.
to have you perform here too.
Thank
Can
you.
we get a word or two with your brother?
He's not super great in English, but I think he's just Stanko. Can you say a word here on the microphone? We drove from Houston and we went straight on 61st Street. We went to that like Horizon coffee shop.
Well, number one, I'd like to welcome you to Galveston, okay, and thank you for your performance this evening very, very much. So what is it like to play to an audience that's across the street like this?
It is very special experience for me. This
I hope
first
so, and
time.
side by side with your sister.
But I like, because whole building is like having some special energy. And,
It
so,
does, and thank
so
you.
I feel the people are some people are on the windows, and these balloons are coming, and this is really great.
What a great introduction to the first performance here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Thank you.
By the way.
I'm glad we were here for our first concert because it's a special place, so we loved it.